Hello everyone out there on the internet, I am Jack of all trades and we are here for Made in Abyss Season 2, Episode 12. This is the finale. It is a double-length episode, and I'm just going to do it all in one video. That's the plan. We're just going to sit and let it roll. Just before that, once again, I want to apologize for last week's episode 11. For one, there was some issue with it uploading. There was some copyright issue. I got a notification on my phone that it went live, but then when I looked on the channel, it said the video was unavailable. But then, by the time I got home and logged on my PC, the issue was solved, so that's fine. But as for all the buffering and HiDive issues, thanks for the comments being very understanding about that. Thank you, Awesome, today, for, again, understanding about the buffering. But for the consolation with HiDive, I'm recommending that I don't leave, because it's got some great shows on it, specifically Land of the Lustrous and Girls' Last Tour, got a call out there. I loved Land of the Lustrous. I can't wait for Season 2. I don't hate CGI in anime, I just hate poorly integrated CGI in anime. And when the entire thing is CGI, there's no issue, provided it's animated well, of course. Girls' Last Tour I hadn't seen, but I remember there was a lot of discussion about that online when it was airing. So that might be one I check out, still. Thanks again, JinKin5785, for clarifying some of the wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff that's just sort of within 10 years on the surface. Reg encountering Liza and getting to the surface and then coming down. So he wasn't rushing, per se, but at some point within that 10-year window that Reg started coming on up. Polish Ambassador 9075. Funny. Again, a lot of comments just consoling about the buffering issues last week. And I do want to just do a little promotion for RebeccaRH, who commented just as of time of recording 12 hours ago on my reaction to episode 1, saying that they just found the channel. Hi, welcome. Hope you've enjoyed Made in Abyss, assuming you've made it through from episode 1 to episode 12. If you're watching this and you like Made in Abyss and you like Made in Abyss anime and animation, go check out her channel. There's only one video on it right now, but it's a fan-created Faputa animation for sort of scurrying in, looking around, seeing the camera and getting startled. It's really cute and it's really well done. Please, go. Links on screen, link will be in the description. Go check out her channel. Show them some love. Yeah. Well, that's more or less everything I wanted to say before going into this. Let me just full screen it. Check that I've got subtitles on. Yep. And 3, 2. I'm going to pour myself a drink. 1, play. Lots of monster noises. In fact, it's new. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, so the red isn't a part of the new design, but the gold is. I did like the red and gold. But still got the red on the horns and the claws. Oh, yeah. Ruffian. Use the magic sword. Oh, okay. Let's see what this thing can do. And is it actually magic? this lightsaber. It like melted off the creature's teeth as it was biting in. So she's got acid blood now? Whoa. Right. Yeah, and there's this thing with the eye at the end of the last episode. She's smiling there. Okay. Last time with the intro. I wasn't sure if we'd get it this episode. Da 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 da. I'm gonna miss Made in Abyss. I forced myself to watch it because initially I watched season 1. Again, link to the reaction to the finale of that. To compare to the finale reaction this time. And I waited so long to watch the movie. I remember it was going to come out, I was going to go see it in cinemas, there was an indie theatre in Bristol that was going to show it, but then global pandemic. So yeah, I put off watching it for so long because I knew if I watched it, there'd be no more Made in Abyss. I'd be all caught up, and there'd be nothing more for me to watch. And, you know, I could have read it, I suppose, but look at this animation. And then, yeah, season 2. So I've watched season 2, and now this is it. In an hour's time, there's no more Made in Abyss to watch. Oh no. Yeah. Are we gonna get this moment in some fashion of Waiko and Irumyuui? Gold. Is that the episode title? Or are we Attack on Titan final season part 3, part 1ing this, and we're doing chapter titles? So, flashback. Oh, newly born, going by the belly button. And how that's portrayed. Ooh. Gabu was very old. Ooh. Okay. The ones that she destroyed. Aww. Oh. Oh. Okay. And she gathered parts from the ones she destroyed, no doubt, to rebuild him. Oh. I need 2 of these and 1 of these. Oh. Oh. I am overjoyed. Wordy. Value hunting game is fun. Oh. Of mother's words. Oh. Is the initial value. Oh. We're getting how you draw the numerical system that builds to be a Haku. Yeah. Accumulating value. 3, yeah. And it's just the number of lines you draw, okay. The shape of a soul. Huh. Oh, Gabu named them? Oh. Gabu. Oh, change of expression. Queen's Guardian. Okay. I have a reservation. Oh. Oh. They're amazing. And this is when we set up to sleep. She saw Reg was back. Something's different. Ooh, where did her soul come from? Okay. Made in Abyss. And the cube relic that resurrected her. maybe. Is that why you brought this one along? Oh. Oh, attributing value to them. Right, based on the system we just learnt. Stone so it won't blow away. Ah, right. she relates. Ah. I don't like it, but it's unavoidable. Okay, to help Prushka fulfill their duty. Again, she relates. Oh. Oh. But Gabu's dead now. Rest in peace, man. Ah, she's drawing blood, though. So, the legs, maybe the lighter areas are armored then? Going in from the top, from the more orange, through the fur. From the sound, is she on Gabu? Majika. Oh, Majikaja. Whoa. More of a transportation mode than a speed one. Oh, Namachi, we've all met up. We're all together again. Plus Mugi and Maaa. Oh, he's got, like, armaments in this form. Okay. Let's can. Oh, Wako's gone. It's accurate. For the new friends I've made. Hmm. Okay. So it's just sort of... Ooh. You can no longer see that far ahead. It really is dying. Hmm. Becoming a hollow. Okay, so they are referring to them as hollows. So you become a hollow whether you're changed by curses or blessings, I guess. And whether that be ascending or what Irumyuui did. We're just calling them hollows. Fuck it. Cool. Huh. Hmm. Beyond the gold. Okay. a very, very different kind of antagonist than Bondrewd was. Yeah, that's just how far ahead could he see. Oh. Is she calling them out? Oh. Just genuinely summoning. Okay. I do like Nanashi's new design. It's taken me a few episodes to settle on it, but I do like it. Mepopon. 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 Oh. Substitute. No. Oh. Paco-yan. Please. Yeah. Oh, it's her name, yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. You got it for her? Oh. I forgot about that piece of Faputa, yeah. Maaa. You give Maaa the biggest hug you physically can. Oh. Better not. Oh. Dang. Okay, I almost teared up there. Fueco. Is ascending becoming difficult? Or, yeah, she is just physically weak. Having not moved, not exercised in however many 100 years. 150, is it? Trailer music. And Maaa too. I like Maaa being counted as a part of the team there. Even if they seemingly won't be progressing with us. Oh. When they met her. And now we're getting lyrics to this song. Fuck, this music's beautiful! Kevin Bacon deserves every award, man. My god. Okay, Made in Abyss Season 2, you're 2 for 2. That's a tier coming down. Oh. Oh. Yeah, she ascended. No, no. Oh. Oh god. Fueco. Finally becoming a hollow. such beautiful music. Just and the idea of taking that step and your foot like, oh. I had still been human. And we fade to darkness? No. So that better not be the last we see of her. Oh! Oh no! Getting her down, away from the edge. I forget your name, Cyclops girl, and thanks for Poco, yeah. Oh my god, no! I'm so glad for that added context of that manga panel. Thank you! Fuck! Keep away from the edges as best you can, or, you know, if it's encroaching in, stay to the center, because Rico's still human as well, you know? To avoid the curse. Aww. All of Balaf's memories in Nanashi's head. And they're feasting on the false sage, the ruffian. Reg's here to help. Aww! Gave a signal, you can remotely move that hand. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, took a lot out of her, yeah. First time I've seen a nosebleed from it, though. Okay. Okay. Ooh! Sonic Boom? From how fast you moved it? Oh, Blacko. Ah, okay. Damn. Way to go, Reg. Oh. Has he downed both of them then? I wasn't sure if they were able... Ah. Okay. Okay, they can self-right themselves. Can you knock them over the edge of this platform? Destroy the bridge while they're on it, have it collapse. Yeah. It is just a matter of if they'll survive the fall or not. Oh. Just eating all of them. Except Magikaja. Wacko. Much heavier outlining there. It's red crumbling, almost as if it's bleeding. Ooh. Kazoo will hurry. And Maa's still here as well. Okay, okay. But with the barrier continually shrinking, as soon as we're outside, we can't ascend anymore, guys. Please, just remember that. I'm sure they do, but I'm worried. And again, a bunch of new tracks, a bunch of new music for this episode. Oh. Oh. I like that they didn't need to say it. Damn. Fuck. They are going ham with the animation this episode. The electricity almost there, the energy of the barrier being broken, I assume. They laugh. I assume Maa and Magikaja are just gonna fade and disappear when we get close to the edge, though. And presumably Weko too. Oh. I like her still having one more human-looking eye, but even then the pupil is so distorted. Yeah, you destroyed it, but don't lie here and die. Come on, move. Hollow with no name. Okay. Rico named them Maa. Nah, you'd have spent that destroying the village as well. Reg. Hey, we're all... Oh, and Magikaja can like close the lid over and protect them. That's great. Dang. Oh, you got them a new plushie? You were making them a new plushie? Oh my god, Rico! Oh no, all legs are broken. No, Magikaja! And the damage around the eye is almost as if he's crying too. And there he goes. There he goes. Oh, to let Faputa consume Magikaja too. There we go. There we go. That's the energy you were looking for. Oh. Oh, what? Yeah. Using Faputa as a body, as a vessel, a puppet, like... Oh my god! I didn't know he could do that! I didn't know they could do that! The glasses back. We're nearing the edge, right? We gotta be out. Maa's gonna be fading when you look up. Maa's gonna be fading when you look up. Oh, that's so much worse. That's so much more heartbreaking. What the fuck, Maiden Abyss? Oh, thanks for not showing it, but oh my god. I definitely am going to need my drink after this. I'm losing so much fluids. I'm going to be a bit more civilized than wiping my tears with my hands. Oh boy. Faputa has Iramui's memories now. Well, Balaf's memories of Iramui and the adventure. Hmm. Let me see. Hmm. Hmm. Never forget them. Oh. 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 Yeah. Oh. Oh. Careful, be careful. She has a dark eye now. She's gone. Holy shit, this episode! The animation of them walking over was brilliant. That was really smooth. Yeah! You can't just snap, move on from that scene. Come on, what the fuck? Oh, we're gonna, yeah, yeah. Oh. Can we mark it? Can we give her a headstone? Another one of her little characters. Is it her and Iramui? Yeah, together again. English lyrics. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck me, this song. This is why I didn't read Maiden Abyss. This is why you watch it. Fuck yes. Yeah. Hmm. Fuck yeah. Oh. The triumphant horn section. I'm not ready for this to be the ending. The darkness of the abyss below. And she is the light in the darkness. Everyone, see you later. Love you gave. Through everything has changed though. Oh, fuck. You pushed me on to live. Push me to live on. Ah, the fucking tears, man. I can't even read the subtitles anymore. Oh, fuck. Let's have that chorus one last time. One last time! Even though I miss you. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. The show's finished. I'm not even ready for this ED to end. Always and forever. And that's it. The end of Maiden Abyss. For quite a while, I imagine. I don't know how long it's going to be until we get another season. If we get another season, who knows? You know, anime's fickle like that. Oh, damn. I am a mess. I bought these preemptively after a few episodes going, oh, it's Maiden Abyss, it's probably going to make me cry again. Let's have a big cartoony, oversized box of tissues ready to go. And then I couldn't find them when I cried the first time for this season. And then I just forgot about them until this episode. I'm like, no, I found them, I knew where they were. So I had them set aside, ready to go. That's a good, healthy amount of crying I've done today. Put this lantern away as well. Okay, right. What time are we at? Okay, I have an hour and a half until I need to go to work. I can sit and talk for a bit. Right. That was it. Yeah, I'm gonna stop. Say it one more time so I don't keep repeating myself. No more Made in Abyss. I don't know if there will be a video next week or not. I'll figure that out and then figure out what we're gonna do next on the channel. For a while. The only thing on my radar is Attack on Titan's final episode, but that's not going to be until the fall anime season, and we don't have a date for that. We don't have a month for that yet. We don't know when. We just know the fall season. So got a bit of time to fill before that. But yeah, I think next week there might be a gap, or I might upload something else. We'll see. I'm meaning to get back into video essays and do a bit more of that sort of content on this channel than just reactions, but both, both. Well, I like being analytical and overthinking things, so it'd be nice to do some more content like that again. Made in Abyss. The Golden City of the Scorching Sun. What was this episode called? Because I don't think we got a title card as such this episode, but at the end of the previous episode we would have gotten one. So let me just pull up the wiki. It was just called Gold. Okay. Wow. Yeah, the village of Hollows is destroyed physically. Iramui's body's gone again. We lost Maaa off camera. That was really tastefully done. I like that. And then Magikaja as well was off camera because it was sent. He was gaseous anyway. That was inhaled by Faputa and then controlled her to get her out. That's great. That was great. I didn't see that coming. Again, I just only thought that was just to consume Magikaja and then have whatever essence of Iramui to get her up and moving again. And Mugi as well. We lost. She died. I'm just looking on the timeline. What? The last... Yeah, solid last 10 minutes of the episode was spent out of Iraburu, out of Iramui. Just now, let's tie up all the loose ends from this arc. There's nothing I think is unresolved from this story. How far into the future could Wazukyan see? I guess is a question mark. We don't know how much he knows or has had a sense of what was to come beyond his death, if anything. I think I interpreted it that he couldn't see beyond the moment of his death, but see, they were implying that he could. Homesickness. We have a theme throughout here. And yeah, I like how very different he was from Bondred. Both committed atrocities on... Bullet pointing is, both committed atrocities upon children. For scientific progress or in a dire survival situation. Yeah. And just looking back through the timeline, Mugi, Maaa, we're keeping Maa's plush around. We're remembering them. And then I keep forgetting her name. The Cyclops girl saving Fueko from the curse at the end there. And Fueko suffering the curse there as well. Damn. And I don't think Fueko was walking around waiting to die there or anything, or wanting to become a hollow as such. It was just the barrier's broken. There's nothing we can do. The curse is encroaching upon the area. And it sucks. She was affected. But taking her, it hurts. You're in pain from it and everything. But only managing hurts. But taking from that it meant she was still human this whole time. Jump back to the beginning. Yes, the Gabu and Faputa flashbacks, rebuilding and explaining Haku and the symbols, which is then flash forward from there, but it's still a flashback to the start of the season when she snuck through Reg's arms and took Prushka and left them that note. And her just not going and talking to them at the start, which, yeah, would have solved a lot of this, but that's just not... That would have been, from what we now know, that would have been out of character. That's not something Faputa would do. Too many eyes, and also perhaps being a bit shy. A little bit like her mom. Riding in, Magikaja's final form, well, penultimate form, the big people carrier. Which again, looked as if it had armaments on either side, but never used. Which, if that's what they are, I like that. If that's not what they are, it just adds to the design. It's cool looking. Kaja thought the day would come someday. It's very bunny-like. The big ears and a massive jaw piece. Set out on an extraordinary adventure. But it's like what we've been doing this whole time. Yeah. Yep, Wazuken's passing. Just crumbling into dust. Let me just have a flick through some of the things he said there. No, she smelled great. You see, we wanted to become something beyond human. To penetrate this giant pit, one must surpass being human. That means, as a resident of the Netherworld, becoming a hollow. A being blessed and gaining power. Possessing a body that will triumph over the curse. Not a single one of those things. Not a single one. It's only the accumulation. Only the piling up of those things that will make one something beyond human. The toughness cultivated through countless years of nestling up to the netherworld. Curiosity and purity that strives towards the end. And the heaven-sent children, guided here, each intermingle, adding to its accumulation. Oh, the intermingle of these things adding to this accumulation. Right now, you're the only ones on the tip top. Along with Faputa, who's trying to figure out the path forward. That's why there's only one thing I wish to do now. And that's tell you this. Please look after that child. Homesickness. Children of the Netherworld who have homesickness at the end of their journey, something more frightening than unfulfilled dreams awaits beyond the gold. At the very least, realize your dreams and despair. Riko's response to this profound monologue. It's not gonna play out the way you say it will. Nah. That's great. Which again is his playful manner of speaking Wazukan has had this entire time. Which again, very different from Bondrud's booming, commanding theatrics. Is Wazukan's playful, yay! Smacking a hand away. Walking in like a big goof. Despite all the things he's done and what he believes and holds. True. But no, his prediction to them there, just nah, it's not going to play out the way you think. He says, cool. Whether he's like, I believe you, or he's like, sure, let's see what you can do. I like both of those readings, but either way, his response is still just that big goof. Facade. Not even facade. Personality? Face. Manner? Wazukan's weird. I've definitely flip-flopped on him throughout this season. I think Bondrewd is, within the narrative, the better antagonist. He is the more memorable one. His slow motion entrance in the movie with that music and his design and the Umbra hands and his use of the relics and making his kids' lunchboxes. Careful where you put that the punctuation in that. It's yeah, he's going to be the more memorable one of the two. But Wazukan is no worse a character. He's no. I prefer Bondrewd, but they're both strong characters. They both did very dark things, and I like them both a lot as villains, as antagonists. As people, God no. But they're fun characters within this story. One of which we may yet encounter more down the line, or up the line, I guess. We'll see what happens with Bondrewd, but I'm content not seeing him again. I think we've done a lot with him. Could potentially get more in flashbacks, as we got bits with Balaf and stuff here in this season. Whereas Wazukan is dust. He's done. And unlike Boeko, he does not get a burial. He disintegrates and we leave. And the building crumbles around him, and his dust, his ash, his dust, his crumbs will be indistinguishable from Iranui's now, as she has crumbled around him and it's all just intermixed. Nah, there's no remnants of him that could ever be found. I like that. I like that. Now that you're wondering, to Balaf, just how far ahead was this guy able to see anyways? And in fact, calling, and okay, story continues after that moment. Yeah, okay. I'm satisfied with that ending for Wazukan. The innkeeper. Me po hone. Me po hone. Let's hear Rico's. Me po. Oh, okay. Reg and Rico say it differently. No, that's just going to confuse me. Rico says it. Me po hone with a H. Reg says it. Me po pone with a P at the end rather than a H for the own or pone. Which I take to be Rico knowing the name and telling Reg the name, and Reg, like I did, not quite picking it up right the first time. He even helped us with our belongings. Yeah. Packed up the bags and everything. Helped us with our belongings. I needn't refund what's left of the room charge, right? So, I put in a substitute. Okay. I missed that. I got the refund part, but I missed the putting in a substitute. So, next season, we'll find something in Reg's backpack, a little gift from Me Papahon. Pakoyan. Cyclops girl's name's Pakoyan. Remember that. Stay in the head. Don't forget it again. Pakoyan. We get the pages back from Liza's envelope. That'll be traded for a piece of Faputa. This becomes accumulation too. Oh. Okay. It's gonna feel so weird next season, and this is bizarre to say, given where we're at the start of the season. It's gonna feel so weird not having any of these characters around. Fapta's continuing on with us, or she'll consider it. Fapta's continuing along with us, but we won't have Maaa, we won't have Magikacha, we won't have Mugi. We're gonna miss these trio. Vueko becomes a hollow, and I don't want to rewatch that. She's saved by Pocoyan. Pacoyan. Oh, I like that. She tosses her away down the stairs, away from the barrier's edge, and also down. She's just not ascending anymore, you know. And she's crying. I like the shot goes out of focus for Vueko because of the tears until she looks up at her again. And we're back to the surface. Fapta's eye thing, is that just her targeting who she's gonna go for next? Is that just like flipping in a wee sniper scope essentially to select her next target? I don't know. It didn't seem to have any mechanical function or anything as such that we've seen. It's just a cool effect, I assume. That comes with her new gold highlights. Okay, the episode was called Gold. Yep. Fapta's expressions, again, her metamorphosing, as they referred to it as in this episode. Great. And how it lets you play with her expressions and face and everything. We do a big blast with Prushka that the dragons react to, but Rico faints. Reg fights them, and it's great. Again, the CG, I'm totally fine with at this point on those dragons. Thickness again. This was such a set. I think comparing the arcs and just summing up season 1 and the movie as the Bondrood arc versus the Wazukian arc, or whatever you want to. I don't know what the fan given or the official names of the arcs are. I think the first arc through the movie to here, from the start of the show to here, was much more horror, adventure and fun and all that, but had a lot more sort of horrific moments and scary moments. This arc had a lot more emotional beats, I feel. Now, don't get me wrong, the previous one did as well, everything with Mitty and Nanachi when we first meet them, and everything prior to the movie, and then the Prushka stuff in the movie as well. But I think this story, this had me cry a few more times throughout this season and throughout this fucking final episode, God, than previously. And let's not chart that graph. Let's not predict how devastating the next arc's going to be. I don't know, man. Rico just looks up and she's gone. Maa's gone. We'll always remember how they helped us. And Vueko dies and is buried. Because Vueko's body doesn't disappear into that purple smoke vapor. Because Vueko was never changed. She was prevented from aging somehow. Too much. From aging the amount that she should have aged in that time. But she was never changed into a hollow as opposed to a human by Iramui. So when Iramui fell, the village falling and literally falling, she didn't dissipate or anything because she was never changed by it. She was changed into a hollow by the curse, by ascending. So her body remains, and we can bury her. And then, yeah, marking it with the little models Faputa makes. Just stacking up some stones and a big tall one for Mother. Remembering Gabu. I'm starting to cry, and then the last 5 minutes are the credits and bringing Gravity. Gravity is the name of the song that plays there. Convincing her to come along with us. My current laptop wallpaper is some art from the Promised Neverland, and I'm going to update that to some screenshot from the end here of everyone stood together. God, the music. So much of the music I'll probably have to mess with in some way for the upload for you guys to see this, but yeah, okay, that's us. That is it done. Made in Abyss is finished. I've watched it all, and I can't wait for when it comes out next. Irrespective of what series I'm currently covering when Made in Abyss comes out, we're dropping everything and we're reacting to Made in Abyss week by week as it airs. I've loved watching it separate from much of the online discords, and it just being this thing that I can watch week to week, as and when I feel like it, as and when I'm ready for it, week by week. I've rather enjoyed that, and then still getting the online interaction from you guys, which has been great, and getting correcting me when I'm just wrong, or here's this theory that people are talking about, here's this idea that I saw on Reddit, here's how I think it works and what this symbol means. That's been really cool. I love reading the comments on my channel. It's a joke from like larger channels and stuff. We have a rule when it comes to the comments. When it comes to reading the comments, don't. But as much as I'd like this channel to continue growing and all that, I love this little community of you guys who do comment week by week, and those who are more invested in some series than others, and give me their input on their interests. There's sort of the My Hero commenters, and there's been the Made in Abyss commenters, and there's the Attack on Titan insanity. And yeah, with all those series, and Promised Neverland to a lesser extent, that's just another series that I watched that came to mind on the channel. No spoilers. I don't think, and I think I'd be hard pressed to scroll back through my comment section on the channel in its entirety to find someone who's just given a spoiler in the comments. I don't think that's ever been a thing. You guys are amazing, and you know, I can sit and watch these shows myself in my own time and enjoy them. But Made in Abyss, I know in my real life, like personally, I know one other person who watches this show, and they're an asshole, so I don't talk to them. But yeah, so I can't talk about it with friends. I can't, because it's a bit of a hard show to recommend. You know. So I can sit and watch it and just set up this camera and film myself watching it. And talk to camera, talk to you guys, talk to you, and you respond. And I love that, and having these discussions about these shows. It's one of those things, if this channel it does get bigger, and you know, we'll see. I guess that's why big channels have discords, you know, so that creators can interact moment to moment rather than week to week. With the community, and it feels weird to say that I've got a community, but I've got a knit group here on this channel that I'm real proud of. Well, I've spent the past few weeks praising Made in Abyss, and I've spent the past few minutes praising you guys. Time for some shameless self-promotion. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed my Made in Abyss reactions and you want another show that makes me cry, Attack on Titan. Well, I've reacted to every episode of that since the season 2 finale, so if you want to go that far back, you can. There'll be a bit of a drip in camera quality and video quality and editing and everything if you decide to go back that far from this video. I've got a bunch of playlists season by season. You can go watch Attack on Titan with me if you like. Other than that, yeah, I think that does us. Again, I don't know if there will be a video next week. We'll see how I'm doing. Yeah, not really got any plans, but I will keep you guys up to date as we figure out. Because I could pick something else to watch. I could react to something else. What's another popular anime? I've already seen Chainsaw Man, so it would be a fun ride to just record myself watching that, but I've seen it. So I think what could be fun? If you've got any recommendations, I don't want to do something massive, like say Fairy Tail, for example, which I am watching. Finished the Grand Magic games. We've done the arc with the giants and the frozen. I'm at the arc with Below Zero guy on his armor, who may or may not be a character's father, voiced by Matthew Mercer. That's where I'm at in Fairy Tail. But I'm watching that with housemates, so I don't think I'll react to that. But I might talk about it. There's a few shows I've seen that I haven't covered, like reacted to on the channel. So I think I might just do a few videos of here's my thoughts on this show. Here's my thoughts on this show. Here's my thoughts on this show. In perhaps a more structured video essay type way, or perhaps just me sat down in front of the camera type way. Who knows? Yeah, I might take a week off to figure out what I'm going to do next before Attack on Titan comes back. And I have ideas I want to do before Attack on Titan comes back anyway. Yeah, this has been brilliant. Thanks for watching. Please stick around on the channel. I say with no idea what I'm going to do for the next video. But this has been great. I feel a bit emotionally depleted at the end of it, which is to be expected. And I do now have an hour to get to work, so I need to get changed and get walking. This was great. This was fantastic. Made this. I can't wait to just sit and listen to the soundtrack now. I need to catch up on the Trash Taste podcast. I don't know if Kevin Penkin's been on it since season 2's come out, but I'd be very curious to hear some more interviews, some more just discussions with him about the show, about anything, because he's so fucking talented. As are all the animators and the directors and everyone who worked on this season. I have little gripes with moments of animation, mainly I wish it was all 2D, but the CG, though a little jarring at the start of the season, like with Attack on Titan actually. I think when you're watching a show that has been 2D the whole way through, more or less, and then there's suddenly CGI in it, it's just jarring. It just takes a minute, it takes a couple episodes to get used to that new way of it being presented. And then it's fine. And then you accept it and it's fine. And you like it and you move on. And hey, that's a cool design. That's a clever way. Oh, they integrated that well. You accept it. And I fully do. And I'm going to feel like I'm going to stop defending myself every time I critique something for being CG going forward. Because I feel like on this channel I've established well enough that I don't have an issue with it in and of itself just when it's poorly done. And that is the note that I'm choosing to leave this video on, I guess. Thanks so much for watching. I've said that like 3 or 4 times and I just keep talking. Yikes, I don't know if I'm going to even edit that down or if I'm just going to leave it be. Probably just going to leave it be. Raw reaction. Okay, right. See you guys in 2 weeks, probably, maybe a week, but most likely 2 weeks. Give myself a little bit of a buffer. And until next time, bye.